Hi, this is Click English and I'm Fifi. Here you can learn English with just a click. Today we're going to learn how to use in and at in English, especially when we talk about our daily routines. These are called prepositions of time, and they are very important if you want to speak clearly and naturally. Many learners know what to say, but they are not sure how to say when these things happen. So, in this lesson, we'll learn how to use these correctly with simple and practical examples. Let's start with the morning. We use in the morning to talk about activities between about 6 a.m. and 12 noon. For example, I usually exercise in the morning, or I usually go for a walk in the morning. We can also start the sentence with the time expression. For example, in the morning, I often do meditation. And when we talk about a specific time, we use at. I always have breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now let's talk about the afternoon. We use in the afternoon to talk about the time between 12 noon and around 5 p.m. For example, I usually join online meetings in the afternoon, or I sometimes go shopping in the afternoon. And when we talk about a specific time, we use at. For example, I usually finish work at 4:30 in the afternoon. So remember, we use in the afternoon to talk about activities we do between 12 noon and around 5 p.m. And we use at for a specific time. Now let's move on to the evening. We use in the evening to talk about the time after work, usually from around 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. For example, I usually chat with my friends in the evening, or I often watch a movie in the evening. And again, when we talk about a specific time, we use at. For example, I usually arrive home at 6 o'clock in the evening. So remember, we use in the evening to talk about our routines and activities which we usually do from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we use at for a specific time. Now let's talk about the night. We use at night to talk about the things we do at night. For example, I always plan my schedule for the next day at night. Or I listen to a podcast or read a few pages of a book at night. So remember, we say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. This is a very common mistake, so try to remember it and use it correctly. Now, to wrap up, listen to my daily routines. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I always have breakfast at 8. After that, I often go for a morning walk. I usually finish work at 4:30. In the afternoon, I sometimes go shopping. I usually chat with my friends and often watch a movie in the evening. At night, I always listen to a podcast or read a few pages of a book. Now it's your turn. Write a few sentences about your daily routine using these time expressions. If you'd like, share your sentence in the comments. I'll check them and give you feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to Click English with Fifi for more simple and practical English lessons. See you in the next video.